Welcome to Elora 2026. Today we're planting azukis. So this is the first step when we get out to the field. We're staking out the plots and making sure everything is straight for our planter.
It's very important to make sure that the lines are straight.
So this is our cable reel. They have different sizes and it determines the plot length of our plots. And when it hits these little cable buttons, it drops the seed into the ground, and as we drive along, it drops the seed.
So we have different sizes of reels for different plots depending on what plot we are planting. So this one is for the 3.75 meter plot, and this reel over here is the 7.5 meter plot. So depending on which trial we are planting, let's say we are planting the registration trial. So for that one, we will be using this reel that has the bulbs 7.5 meter apart. And if we are planting the hedgerows, we have another reel that is 1.5 meter apart. So it's just that depending on which plot we are planting, we just choose which reel we have to use for planting.
So we have our yellow rope here, which is our guide for the anchor. And we want to make sure our anchor, which has our reel line in it, and the bead is over top of our rope so that everything in the plots stays the same distance and lined up with each other.
Our next step is to test planting depth. This is done to ensure that all the beans are planted at a depth with adequate moisture for proper growth.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm driving the tractor for planting season right now. My job is to make sure that we're driving as straight as possible. I'm following a line that we have chains on the end of our planter that makes a line for me to follow. And then I'm making sure I'm watching our RPM on the tractor to make sure we're going the right speed and so the spacing is all right. And then I'm making all of our turns and making sure that everybody's ready to go when it's time to start.
My job is to pull packages of seed in order, rip them open, and give them to Sejal.
And then when the rope passes through each beads, I just put them in. And when each bead passes off, it goes down through the spinner, and the spinner just distributes the seeds equally. And that's how each of our plot is equal sized and just uniformly distributed.
Finally, it's time to plant. At the end of each run, the cable must be detached so that the tractor can turn around. The cable anchor on that end of the field is then adjusted. This ensures that the distance between plots are the same each time the tractor drives across the field.
Two weeks later.